Hello friends, I'm Nisha Sharma, Associate Professor, Department of English. The topic under discussion today is a critical appreciation of Nissim Ezekiel's poem Enterprise. Nissim Ezekiel was a Mumbai-based Indian Jewish poet, playwright, actor and critic. He is often regarded as the father of modern Indian English poetry. He studied in Mumbai and also in London. His best known books include Time to Change, The Discovery of India, The Unfinished Man, Hymns in Darkness, and Later Days Act. He received the Sahitya Academy Award in 1983 and Padma Shri in 1988. Enterprise by Nissim Ezekiel is one of those few Indian poems that have been subjected to a great deal of critical scrutiny. This poem is one of the best poems of Ezekiel. Enterprise has many four layers on its actual meanings. Readers can interpret the poem in their own way. It being a well written piece of art welcomes various critical appreciations. Apart from the meaning of the text, the essence of Indianness is there in the poem. These elements make it so dear to the Indian readers. The language used in the poem isn't so tough that one cannot understand the meaning after reading it for the first time. Now, the summary of the poem. Enterprise by Nissim Ezekiel is an allegorical poem describing the journey of life and the poet's realization at different stages of his journey. In Enterprise, the poet Nazim Ezekiel talks about going on a pilgrimage. He is not alone in the journey. There are other pilgrims too in that group. They have set out to reach a destination that is unknown to the readers. It is not disclosed even at the end of the poem. There is a hint in the poem that the place is somewhere near the sea. The poet divides their journey into some stages. In each stage, the path they have chosen is not that smooth. They have to face some difficulties in order to reach their goal. Some members leave the group for the difference of opinion. One such person is an intellectual and prose writer. The situation worsens when they are close to their destination, but the ending is paradoxical. Even after suffering from hardships to reach their coveted goal, they feel dejected after reaching there. At last, the poet paradoxically remarks, home is where we have to gather grace. Now, the theme. The theme of the poem revolves around a metaphorical journey to a pilgrimage started by some enthusiastic people. The enterprise, though started in high spirit, faced some setbacks in the middle. Finally, when they reached the destination, they doubted the importance of their troublesome journey. They realized its futility and concluded, home is where we have to gather grace. Thus, the narrative poem Enterprise delivers a great message. The poem is didactic in nature. Literary devices in Enterprise. First is irony. The first line is an example of sarcasm. The poet says that their journey isn't an ordinary one. It was like a pilgrimage for the group. It is meant to bring a sense of humor at the same time a smell of irony in the poem. There are some other instances where the poet uses the same literary device. Such lines are, we stood it very well, I thought, on how to cross a desert patch, and I tried to pray. Next is personification. In the last line of the first stanza, the sun is personified. In the second stanza, the way of serpents and of gods is a metaphor. In the last stanza, Ezekiel invests the abstract idea trip with the ability to blacken their face. It is definitely a use of personification. Metonymy. Metonymy is a figure of speech in which the name of an object or concept is replaced with a word closely related to or suggested by the original as crown to mean king. Serpents is a metonym of mischievous persons with whom the poet met during the enterprise. In the fourth stanza, readers can find another metonymy in the word section. Here, section stands for the persons in the poet's group. In the line, he smelt the sea, the poet uses another metonymy. Here, the sea symbolizes the sea breeze. Epigram. An epigram is a brief, clever, and memorable statement. The last two lines of the poem contain a deep meaning which seems absurd to the readers at this juncture of the poem. Here, the poet uses a literary device which is called epigram in the art of rhetoric. Language, form, and structure of enterprise. About the language and form of the poem Enterprise, it employs very simple language as Nizam Ezekiel's poems generally tend to be. The poem consists of only six stanzas of 5 lines each with a regular rhyme scheme of A, B, A, B, A. And there is nothing extraordinary in the form or language of the poem, the main attraction being in the different interpretations of its meaning. Enterprise by Ezekiel has a specific structure and rhyme scheme. The poet himself is the sole speaker in the poem, so readers can say it is a lyric poem. There are specific instances where the poet uses a first person narrative technique to describe the journey. The poem is 30 lines long. There are a total of 6 stanzas in the poem, each containing 5 lines. Rhyme scheme continues throughout the poem without any break. If we scan the poem metrically, we can find another regularity in the poem. It is written in iambic tetrameter. In a poem composed in iambic tetrameter, contains 4 feet in each line and the stress falls on the second syllable of each fourth. There is an important variation in the last line of the poem. It is justified as the poet is in a paradoxical mood at the end of the journey. The falling rhythm at the end is significant as per the mental condition of the poet. Now, their different interpretations have been presented by critics for Enterprise, and we can discuss them. Both the journey and the conclusion in the last line of the poem Enterprise are highly metaphorical and draws a lot of critical evaluation. Critics are divided in their opinion on what the poem Enterprise may hint at, but most of them agree that this poem is an allegory for the journey of life. One explanation says we don't need to go to a pilgrimage for the spiritual needs. The God is inside us, so we need to listen to our inner self. Another interpretation suggests that we should take care of the people around us and earn their love and respect in order to lead a happy and meaningful life. Some critics also suggest that the word home indicates the poet's commitment towards his home in Mumbai. When viewed in the context of his other poems, like Background Casually, it seems like Ezekiel wanted to reconcile himself to his home after staying away from it for a long time. It is also apparent from one interview where he said, I have a strong sense of belonging, not only to India, but to this city. There are many critics who feel that this poem is a search for the meaning of life's journey. Our life also begins with high expectations, but we often deviate from the aim or face tough challenges in the middle and finally reach the last stage without much achievement. One critic, Thakur Guru Prasad, sees it as a veritable study in the group psychology. When people start an enterprise in group, they often put their own interest and opinion above the group's need. That finally leads to a failure. PRK associates the frustration at the end of the journey to a modern man's inability to know clearly about his aim and destination. This frustration could well be the poet's own, and through the metaphor of a pilgrimage, he could be writing about his own psyche, points out Dr. Ramesh K. Srivastava. Thank you.